Okay. And do you trust? I don't know, like which person do you trust? Someone in your family, your friend?
Yeah, I trust my family members because I spent uh, 25, 21 years with them.
Yeah, but I mean like for truth, like not for like taking care of you,
Hmm.
but for truth. Like, do you think everything your mother say is truth?
No, in these kind of so big topics, I don't trust everyone. Also, maybe no one. I don't know. It's very hard decisions. Uh, I always love being studying or researching something. That's why I don't think about it's enough. No more information. I always wanna getting information. Some people, if some causes are the same, maybe this time I believe two people in the same time.
Okay. What about you?
If I need to trust someone, I need to spend a lot of time with him. I need to see his actions, behaviors, like even in bad and or good times. I have to see his like decisions. Like I need to hear his words. Then I will trust him or her.
And who's the person you trust the more?
I
For truth,
trust
not for taking care, like for truth. Like
truth.
you think everything he or she says is well researched, let's say.
Hmm. I think there is no one like that.
No one.
No
There
one.
has to be one, no?
No, I think there is no one. Yeah.
But the one you most trust,
Most father, my father.
your father.
Yeah.
He is what?
He was a soldier once, but he's very like to research, like to speak, watch the scientific or cultural things, everything. He spends his empty times about these things. So if he says something to me about anything, I will trust, not full, but trust. Yeah.
Yeah, never full. That's
Yeah,
like
never.
a good thing. Okay, and for a web page or newspaper or you
Yeah,
have
web pages nowadays they're not so good thing to trust because even Wikipedia is not full uh, how can I say
trustable,
trustful. Yeah, of course.
trustworthy.
Yeah, trustful. Yeah, I think like that.
Yeah, I understand you. Like you can never trust anything 100%.
Of course.
For me, it's my uncle because he has read I don't know like 3,000 books or more.
Oh.
His whole life was reading. He told me like since he's 5 years old, he loved reading and he read all the books in the school, all the books in the library. Because also like 50 years ago there was no internet, there was no TV, so the only thing you could do is play on the street or read books. So he did both, I think. For the webpage, the one I trust the more is Wikipedia because I think many people have the idea of Wikipedia like 10 years ago or 15 years ago, but if you like internet started literally 10 years ago, so it's normal that Wikipedia 10 years ago was, let's say, it has many fails, many mistakes. But nowadays Wikipedia is so good because it has a lot of like algorithm and bots to detect if you change something. And there are many people who like it's called peer review. I don't know if you know this word like peer review, like
Peer review, right?
peer review like a paper, no? Like a paper becomes like truth in the scientific community when a lot of people has review it and they say okay it doesn't have mistake or not like big mistakes. So Wikipedia is the same, like if you do an edit a lot of people will say okay I accept that edit or okay I don't accept that edit. So if the edit is just a troll, it's just you don't even need people. It's automatically is deleted. So I really trust Wikipedia. Like I cannot think one web page more trustworthy than Wikipedia, to be honest. Okay, so which philosophical school didn't trust? No one. You know the name?
Can't remember right now, but I saw it in high school. Teacher said it, but can't remember right now.
So do I.
Eh?
So do I. I
It's
don't know.
it was skepticals. Do you know these ones? Skeptic.
Skeptic, yeah.
To be a skeptic.
I never heard in English, so I know it's Turkish word.
Skeptical, and this is their most famous philosopher. Pyro, how many years ago? This one is also 2,400 years ago. This is like the father of a skeptic. So, after Heraclitus and Thales, philosopher thought, oh, we already know something, no, we are gonna use logic to understand everything, like we won't have any problem, everything will be like, whoa, so easy. But then came this one and say, okay, we can use logic and all of that, but if the human is in the middle of the process and the mind has, for example, no, hallucinations, illusion, no, the mind creates things that are not true, let's say. How do we know if we are looking at the real world or if just the matrix, no, of the mind? How do we know? So for many years, this philosopher got really angry, all of the rest, because he like literally denied everything coming from the mind. Like, I don't know, you say we exist, for example. Well, this philosopher said no, that's coming from the mind, so it's not true. So he denied everything. The main argument was you can't trust the mind. So they were trying to find like a foundation, like a basis, no, to like to their system, no? Because if you can't trust anything from the mind and everything comes from the mind, like on what base, no, you can speak about truth. So you know, like the counter argument for this, which counter argument they came with? How do you like counter argument?
I think it might be. He says that idea with using his mind also.
That's it.
Yeah.
Good, very good. Yeah, I call this very good. I'm surprised. I call this meta concept. You apply the concept to itself. Because as you said, this comes from the mind, no? So if it comes from the mind, you can't trust either.
Yes.
So this is how philosophy was opened again. And now philosophy is not so much about certainty, like 100% certainty, but it's about, as Hume said, you know Hume?
Yeah.
Hume, like 300 years ago, is about evidences. You can believe anything in this universe, anything. You can believe the earth is flat, for example. But not every belief has the same evidences, no?
Yeah.
Some beliefs have thousands of evidences, like science. Some beliefs, like earth is flat, has literally zero evidences.
Yes.
I mean, the only evidence is that a lot of people believe in it. Okay. Yeah, this is why you should trust me. Like everywhere I've been and this, but
India. India, you'll be.
yeah, India. I like the red one because this is where when you learn, you know, about the culture. It's not like just traveling, taking photos. So Colombia, Tanzania, Sri Lanka, Turkey now, Italy, and Spain.
Nice.
But we're not gonna speak. This is the books I read by country, by year, but we're not gonna speak about this. The movies. Okay. which was the first living being with nervous system? You know?
We should know as a biomedical engineer, but I can't remember right now.
Ah, you are biomedic?
Yeah,
also?
yeah.
I am doctor.
Oh, that's so nice.
Medicine doctor.
What?
Medicine doctor.
Ah, medicine, of course. Yeah, okay. Nice. Which one?
Neurons?
Who?
Neurons?
Who?
Neurons, not a name.
Neurons?
Neurons. Nervous system cell.
Neurons. No,
Yeah.
neurons is the like what it is made of. But which living being has neurons? The first one. You know what I mean? The first living being with neurons.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like important. It's just, for interacting. It was jellyfish. You know jellyfish?
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
Yeah, yeah.
500 million years ago. Here are the jellyfishes. 500 million years ago, but look how much it took for the universe to create the mind. Now the universe started 13,800 millions of years ago. No, like 13,800 millions of years ago. Do you know what is this? This is considered one of the biggest pictures of the universe. But you know what is it?
It's the first version of the Earth or something.
It's the cosmic microwave background.
Oh.
They say this is the fingerprint of the Big Bang. So after the Big Bang started, let's say, it created like interferences, no? And now they are microwave. It's like the microwave we use in the kitchen. So this is like, it's like the effect of the Big Bang. For example, you know when you can hear this sound when maybe you are too young, but in the past when the TV has no channel and it's in a static noise, you know that?
Yeah.
So this is this, like I think 5% or 10%, 5% is the cosmic microwave background. So I say like love started also, no, when at the origin of the universe, because also the universal laws. Because for me, like the whole universe has the same properties. Some properties are like in some places, but it's not like that place has that property and that place doesn't have that property. It's just that, for example, us, because of the brain, we have consciousness, no? Human consciousness, but it's not like we created consciousness. That property was already in the universe, for the way I see it. So we have like the Milky Way. I was surprised, like just 200 millions of years, the Milky Way. So the Milky Way is almost in the origin of the universe. And then for the Earth, it took a lot of years to be created: sun, Earth, water, and then life came soon after the Earth. This is one of the pictures of the first living being. It's called like Archaebacteria. I also consider consciousness started here because we usually think consciousness only as human being, but this bacteria has consciousness, no? Because this bacteria interact with its environment, no? It creates more life. It's not like complex consciousness, but it has like, it knows about the environment. Then we have the sex, the mind and senses, and human history started just 2 million years ago, like look how long. And I think consider we started with language, because language is the main difference we have with all other animals. And this is where the human consciousness started, and these are the neurons. Okay, so we have like the universal laws. Yeah, you know them: gravity, nuclear forces, and electromagnetism.
Yeah.
You think we can explain love with these forces? Like you can think we can explain love with gravity?
No. Can we? No, I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, it's for me it's something else, no, but yeah, it's gravity, but it's something else, no, and this is like why I like love so much. Okay, so this is like my first part of my book. I call it the devices. This is the tools we have to understand everything. We have only 4 tools, I think. Well, yeah. So we have the senses. For me, the senses are a structure that capture the energy of the universe. No, it's very curious because we cannot say what's a color, and a smell, how to say, a taste, a tact, a pain. No, this is, we can say this taste like that, but we cannot say this taste because you taste one way, you taste one way, I taste one way. No, the color we see, I see red, you see red.
Yeah.
Some people don't see red, so what
That's
is
also
happening?
true.
What is happening? You know, or pain. No, I feel pain, you feel pain, but I'm sure you feel pain in a totally different way that I feel pain. So we can say pain exists, but we cannot explain it. No, like it's so subjective. It's like the energy of the universe, and there are no words for it. So yeah, we have the matter is perceived by the senses. No, I go to the brain, and the brain projects the information and create the mind. No, for me, the brain and the mind is different. This is like the topic of today. So what is the mind? The mind organizes the information of the senses, and it gives us like this picture. No? I call this like the vision. So for example, the brain takes the chair. I mean, the senses take the chair, and the mind projects that information. And I find mind very interesting because we still can't explain scientifically how it works. It's the only thing that science cannot explain yet. Because it's not, or we don't find like a particle. It's not like material. It's outside of matter for me, mind. And then when we collected the information, we organize the information, and then we create a word for it. No? We collect the chair, we see the chair, and then we say, okay, this is a chair, this is a table. No? This information in particular is a table, a phone, a screen, whatever. And words are so powerful because we can name everything. No? Everything visual, tactile, anything. Even if we can't think or we can name it, we have a name for that. No? Like unthinkable, unmentionable, impossible. So they are very powerful. And then we have logic, because it's not only like having words. No? We need a structure. No? Subject, verb, object. For example, no? If I write like this, you understand?
From birth,
Yeah, read it.
from birth to driven that, expand from that here.
No sense, no?
I'm trying to.
Why? Because it has no logic, no? It's just words, but there is no structure, there is no arrangement, there is no logic. So when logic happens for me, logic happens when the mind and the matter are together, no? When the word describes something of the matter, no? If I say the rain goes up, it has no logic because it's not connecting my words with what I'm seeing, no? The rain goes down. Now it's logical. So, for example, like, can you like draw what happens when we have an hallucination? Come.
But I have no idea right now.
With that scheme. When we have an hallucination, you can do it here.
Okay. Like that, right?
Yeah, this 2 circles, but
Okay.
you can add this.
Let's
Also.
say the spray.
Draw.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah, brain.
brain. let's say, and it's too small.
No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be between these ones. Yeah. I think when we see hallucination, I think we see matter like it shouldn't be like that. Like it's supposed to be different, but how can I explain it? Let's think. There is, of course, connection between brain and mind, even in hallucination, I'm sure, but matter is different
What
than
is
than it's supposed to be.
Where is the hallucination? In which circle?
I think in here, between the
The
hallucination.
Like
No, in
hallucination?
the brain, of course. Like you asked me, right?
Brain, but no, brain. Because there are 4 cycles, no? It's not the same brain that mind.
Isn't it in brain? In mind?
For me, yes. No, because
That's right. Huh? It's in mind, right? But it caused by brain, right?
yes, you can say yes.
So then it should be connection, but not right. Wait, I'm so confused right now.
You have an idea?
I'm confused.
I was confused.
So you wanna think more?
Maybe like I will think. Wait, hallucination.
Like, what is the connection between matter and mind in an hallucination? They are connected or not?
They are connected. Not connected. Not connected, of course. Yes, not connected. But then why we see hallucination then? If it's not connected.
Yeah, that's why, no? Because here it's connected. It's logic.
Yeah.
But when it's not connected, it's illogical.
There's no logic, so that's why, right? Oh, okay, I get it now. I get it.
So how do you draw it? Maybe you need this.
Yeah. I think then, like, arrow,
Yeah.
mind, brain, and then matter, maybe.
Yes. I mean, the arrow doesn't matter, but you have to erase one circle.
How? Logic, right? Logic, right?
That's it.
Yeah. There is no logic, right?
Because
That
matter
makes-
and mind doesn't touch in a hallucination. No? You are seeing something, but in matter it doesn't exist.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
It's
right?
only in your mind, the hallucination.
Oh, it makes sense now. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
That's
So-
right. I want to see that. That's why there is a hallucination, right?
You wanna what?
Like
Yeah,
I'm in
you can-
desert. I want to see water because I need water. I'm out of water, so I see a big lake because I created in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I get it. Thanks.
Good. So this is like the scheme of the tools we have to understand the universe. So these are the senses. Maybe you know this for sure, the first 5, but we have like 2 more. It's called like internal senses. The balance and the proprioception. You hear about this one?
No.
You know what it is? I mean, it's here, but you know what this means also?
No.
Energy from musculoskeletal system.
You know musculoskeletal system?
Yeah.
Yeah, no? The muscles and the bones.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Proprio, you understand? Proprio?
Proprioception.
Like, yeah, no, it's not. It's in Spanish, yes, but I don't think. So proprioception is, for example, if you are right now, you are sit, you know where every part of your body is, without touching, without looking. You just know. You know, if you close your eyes, I know my hand is here. You know all your body where is it at all moment. So this is called proprioception. And it's part of balance. When we with balance, we are literally feeling gravity. We feel the gravity, we also the photons, and also the proprioception. Balance is like the three at the same time. You know how we feel gravity with balance? This is very medical.
How I feel? The way I feel.
Gravity. It's in the ear. Clue.
Oh, of course it is.
Balance and
Yeah.
It's because we have like stones. It's called like I don't know in English. It's like a snail or something like that. But it's something like we have here, and there are like something like this. Let's say. And here, this is like a tube.
yeah.
Let's say, let me make like a tube. And here we have like stones. So when we move the head or whatever, the stone goes up, goes down. So because of that stone, we know all the time where is gravity.
Also balance liquid. Yeah.
What?
Balance liquid.
Liquid, yeah.
A liquid?
Yeah, in here for balance. To,
Liquid. What do you mean? Yeah, this is full of liquid also.
Yeah.
So because of these stones in the ear, we know gravity. Yeah, smell, molecules. The tact is a lot of things. It's vibration, pressure, itching, pain. When we look, we are photons, sound waves. So we have Epicurus. You know this one?
Yes.
Epicurus, I think it's 2,400 years ago. And he said, like, it's not our senses that, like, lies to us, no? Because, yeah, it's not the senses that are wrong. It's our interpretation, how we interpret what we see. No, the senses are good. Like they see this, it's this. But if we think this is a chair, then it's our problem. It's not the senses problem. And then why is that? Because like the senses are not made for understanding the universe. The senses are not made for philosophy. The senses are made for surviving. That's it. It's the only reason of senses. No, like this is why all living beings interact with the same reality. No, like for example, flies. Like the flies hit the glass the same way we hit the glass because it's the same reality. No, for the flies, for us, for the dogs. No, the dogs don't interact with ghosts or with anything. No, they see the same as us, because if they saw ghosts, if they saw hallucination all the time or whatever, then they would die. In the nature, the senses have to be like very sharp to understand the reality, the matter reality. There are two realities. Also, the senses are very connected to love, because in the end, everything is about love for me. So, for example, the tact, when we tact somebody, I'm very cold. We create the sensation of love, And for example, when it's something new, emerges when we connect something. When we connect an electron and a proton, we have an atom, Something with new properties comes out. Or for example, the sound. When I say I love you, for example, seni seviyorum. Well, in this case, sisin seviyorum. Sisin
That's
seviyorum.
right.
My sound waves go through invisible, it comes to your eyes, you process it, and then the sensation of love is also created, in you. So it's the same way with the universe, There are like invisible forces that connect everything, And it creates new properties. This is one of the way, like, how I see love also. Okay, this is a really interesting experiment. Have you heard about it? I don't think so, no? So it's about blind people. It's a real experiment. So they ask, like the experiment is blind people touch a sphere and a cube. And then they recover the sight through an operation. Only by looking at a sphere and a cube, do you think they can distinguish it or not?
I think they can distinguish. Isn't it?
What do you think?
They need to touch too, right?
They don't touch again, just by looking. They touch before, they recover the sight, and they only look. They don't touch again.
There should be a trick, right?
No, it's just an experiment. It was Descartes who did this experiment, but because I think Descartes is 400 years ago, there was no surgeries 400 years ago. They couldn't make this, but now because of surgeries, they could understand if yes or no.
I think they can.
They cannot. You will think, yeah, like logically you think, yeah, it's easy, you know, it's a cube, there is no spikes, it has to be easy, you know. But no, they couldn't. Why do you think? This speak a lot about how the minds work.
Without doing anything, just texting. This way they can distinguish.
No, they couldn't distinguish.
And
They didn't know which one was one. Only by they touched, but they didn't know. They touched before, and after they didn't know.
maybe because of that they don't know about these kind of things, sphere and cube.
Yeah, they never saw them. They only touched them. They never saw them because they were blind,
Yeah.
and they recovered the sight. And when they look at them, they didn't know like the correlation between the tact and the vision.
Then there's something wrong about their feelings. I mean, sense. I think. I mean, some parts is not working. Maybe their sensing part, like they
No,
can
their brain was good.
guilty.
Was healthy brain.
Oh,
Or maybe they don't know how to distinguish. Maybe they can understand or feel the difference, but they couldn't use words like shape or spikes.
No, they have words also. No, the thing is, it's because the tact and the vision are not connected in the brain. So you connect it because you touch and you see at the same time. But if you don't, the brain don't search this information, and this speaks a lot how the brain works. You know, because many times we think like this, no, is very logical, but no, the brain work in mysterious ways.
This time brain doesn't process the tact, right?
It doesn't. No, it doesn't share the information. So the tact information is processed in one part of the brain, and the vision in another one.
Okay.
So it's
There's no connection.
there's no connection.
Okay.
That's why the blind people didn't know the connection between, like, let's say, a soft surface and a sphere, if you look at it. But it sounds very logical, no?
Yes.
But because you did both at the same time, so you connected it. But they didn't, so it was not.
I see now.
I really like that experiment who's coming up. Good. I'm in philosophy. You wanna join? Okay, I like this question a lot. By the way, what time is it? Because I started speaking and I never stop.
4,
4,
4, 5.
or 5. Okay, so let's skip this and let's go to the mind because I spoke about the mind. I love this question. I think I love this question. So answer it.
I never think about how I think.
That's why I love this question. Can you tell me something? I love this question so much. It's so simple, this question.
I think natural. If our codes are available, and to think.
Your what available?
Codes, genetic codes.
Ah,
Uh, that's why some people understand something and some brain parts are managing different activities like some mathematical problems and some other problem solving. Maybe if I have a problem solving skill, I think about analytic methods and not just give importance to my senses, maybe.
okay, I understand you, but I'm going even deeper. Like, like for example, let's say if I say 2 plus 2, how did the answer came to your mind?
It's memorizing information
Yeah, but how did you know the answer?
because we know math.
No, but it's not like how do you know to sum, but how did the 4 appear in your mind? Did you see an image? Did you see a word? Did you see a color?
I see image
Image
for summing.
in which shape?
I have 2 stick and the other hand 2 stick.
2 sticks? Ah,
And
so you saw this?
yeah.
Nice. And what about you?
I think I get this right now. We think like how we learned. Like I learned it, so I can think. Like I'm in high school, not in high school. In primary school, I learned what is 2 plus 2,
Yeah.
so I can think. Like I can't explain right now, but it's a little bit complicated.
It is. But how did you see the 4? Like this? Or maybe you saw this? Or what did you see? Maybe a color? Maybe an emoticon? Some people think with emoticon. No joke.
I can't even remember the primary school.
So,
how I
What's
learned.
the emoticon?
Let's say 3 multiplied by 7.
We learned it with
How did
pens,
you?
I think.
No, but how did you understand the answer?
Just number.
How did it appear in your mind? A color, an image, a sound, a word?
Number, I think. I calculated
Like this or like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
Like
image,
that.
image of the number.
Yeah.
Image of the number.
But did you like also hear like 4 in your mind, or you didn't hear anything?
No.
No,
Just white screen and typing 3 plus 7.
White.
Yeah.
So white background.
Yeah, like the board.
Okay. And you? Which color is the background?
actually same. But it depends on what I'm doing. Maybe I'm solving a math question and let's say book is black. I see it on black background.
Okay. And what about you? Okay, when you close your eyes, what color do you see?
White.
White?
Yeah.
White?
Yeah.
All the time white? Or now white?
It's like don't think about white and think about all time white.
So you see everything white?
Yeah.
Everything. And you?
It's a dark color, but not black. So dark.
Yeah, because we have light and...
Yeah.
And what about you? Black. No, I also see black. You see white?
Yes. But I trick my brain, I think, right now because you say me think white and now I magic everything white in my brain. I can't stop right now.
But it's not easy. I cannot change the color even if I want. No, I can't. You can change the color?
Yeah, of course.
You can?
And now I'm seeing it, it's red, like...
So everything is red. If you think green,
Yeah, I can imagine.
everything green.
No.
Like whole green or not.
Oh, no, of course not.
Just a dot green or what?
Wait, I can imagine everything in green, but also can't everything, right?
What?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Like the background color, you can make it green?
Yeah, of course.
All of it.
All of it. No.
So you can imagine the
No,
color.
I get you right now. No, I can't. I think. I'm not sure.
Close your eyes and think of green.
No, I can't.
Not easy, but you can with training. I don't, but you can. Some people like they've told me they close their eye and like it's a rainbow and everything is so beautiful. I think this is what Buddha could achieve because his mind was so powerful. He could think anything when he closed his eyes. You know about lucid dreaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm training right now also. Yeah, lucid dreaming is literally like creating anything with your mind. For example, Tesla, he mastered lucid dreaming, and that's why he became so intelligent because he could imagine all the invention in his mind. He didn't even need to write; everything was in his mind. So it's very powerful. So what do you think is the black you see, or well, yeah, let's say you see black, no, usually.
What I'm thinking about black.
Now, what do you think it is? That black? It's the mind, or what is it?
It's color.
But why? Why black? The majority of people.
I don't know.
You have any idea?
I think the region which is not a color here. If there is no color, it becomes black.
Okay, but why? Yes, but why no color?
I didn't imagine that.
You have any idea?
It's team.
Is
Team.
team?
Yes.
What do you mean team?
Beşiktaş.
Football team.
Football team. What? Are we talking about the same? So for many years, like I discovered this maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I thought like the black was the mind, no? But no, what is the black? The black is just this. You're looking this.
Yeah.
So your eyes are active. You are just looking at this. So the black is only the vision. The mind is everything you are feeling, your thought, your body, the black, your thought, your memory, everything is the mind, not only the black. The black is just the eyes, but all the senses are the mind, no? And this is what I like. I think I understand it better when I read Da Vinci. Da Vinci has his notebook, you can read it. I think Da Vinci is 500 years ago, something like that. So in one of his notes, he speaks about the common sense, because in the past they call the common sense the mind, because the mind is where all the senses get together. So this is how I understand a little bit what is the mind better. Okay, and this is the poster. Did you see the Instagram poster? Yes. No? Better for you.
Yes.
You saw it?
This kind of things?
Yeah, this
Yeah.
Yes. No, I mean the poster for this activity is this image.
On Instagram page, you don't see it.
You-
maybe.
you will
I'm not
follow.
following right now, but I
No
will.
problem, no problem. So you saw it, no?
Yeah.
So you know what is this? A brain scan?
Yeah.
No, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are biomedical, obviously. So this is a normal person. This is a person with dysfunctional, very cognitive dysfunctional. Like he's almost, I don't know, we call it vegetable in Spanish. You understand? Like, he cannot move, he cannot do anything. He's just like Stephen Hawking. This is like an intelligent person. How do you explain this?
It looks like empty.
Exactly, it's the same. Look, only this gray matter here, gray matter here, gray matter, and this is like hydrocephalus. You know hydrocephalus? It's called water from hydration, for example, and cephalus, brain. So this is like water. This is water. There's no brain there. But this is intelligent, this is functional, and this is normal. So this is more intelligent than this. How can you explain that? This is, for me is like, I don't know, like amazing. When I discovered this study, I was like, it cannot be possible. What is going on? Like,
Can
so
you understand that one people is more intelligent than the other from looking these kind of pictures?
this has like I think 10% of matter of this. With 10% of matter, he's more intelligent. So this is why I said before, like for me, matter and mind are different.
Yeah.
Because science cannot explain where is the memory. No, like according to scientific hypothesis, if the memory is a particle, no, is like an atom, for example, then this person has more memory than this. But if this person with less matter has more memory than this, then where is the memory? No, like it's very hard to understand. So when I read this, the theories they are making for this is that the mind is not inside the brain, but it's outside. They say let's say yeah, this is the, let's say, the brain. So the theory I read is the mind is like radio frequencies. It's like outside the head. Is the memory is like the brain is like a radio, and it gets the radio wave that it creates. And this is, for example, how they try to explain how the memory is outside the brain, for example. Or I don't know, there are so many crazy theories to explain this, because this is, for me, is like the most, I don't know, like the most mysterious thing that science has to explain yet. How can this happen? No, like it's amazing. One thing they say also, like informatic. No, every time we get more information in a smaller space. So maybe memory is something so like small, smaller than an atom. It has a particle so small that we haven't found it yet. We don't know, but for me this is amazing. Amazing. For example, also to understand like the mind is not material yet or not proven. Is, for example, where is the color? No, we spoke a little bit about it. We see this red, no?
Yeah.
So we think this object is red, no? So the red is in the object. But if you bring a color-blinded people, she sees green.
Yeah.
So where is the green or the red? No, the object is not red because another person sees green.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can say maybe no. If it's not the object, maybe it's the photon, no?
Mhm.
Because we see through the photon, but the photon is not green. The photon is just vibrating at a frequency, and depending on the frequency, the eye thing is one color or another. No, this is why color-blinded people see green or red. Let's see, but it's something in the eye green. The green is created in the eye, or not?
For color rhino? No.
For anyone, like the eye change color when you see something of different
Okay,
color,
no.
or the eye stay the same.
Yeah.
So the color is not in the eye. So it's the neuron that
Behind the
that change color, or the neuron stay the same way. So we can see the color is not anywhere in the process.
Yeah.
The color is just in the mind. It's a totally mental experience. There is not a particle that is of one color. The color is just mental, outside of matter. And this is why I find the mind so interesting, because
yeah.
like how how can we create something beyond the matter, beyond particle, beyond science, beyond everything we know. Yeah, you know what is this?
It's on the sea, so maybe ship ways.
No, could be. Yeah. Any idea?
Which map I couldn't understand?
So this is internet.
Oh,
This is underwater cables.
Oh yeah.
So do you have it reminds you of something?
For what about? For remind, it should remind.
It remind you of something we just spoke about.
connections between neurons or maybe brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for me it's literally the same. Yeah, this is one neuron come to here, give information, and it's the same. It's electricity.
Yeah.
Electricity. There is nothing else. This is 0 and 1 here. Electricity, the same as the brain. No? So for me, we are creating like a giant mind with internet, a giant brain. No? This is another one of the similarities there is between the universe, no? Like the way we think, the way we connect everything. Also, you can think, no, of a galaxy. If a galaxy is also like creating electricity, like millions of billions of thunderbolts and rays, like is also the galaxy changing information. And this is also like to finish. This is also one way I see love, no? Because if everything is connected in the universe, it's the whole universe that allows the experience of love. It's not that we experience love because we are human. It's like after 4, no, we saw it. Where is it? No, it's here. After 4,000 millions of years, we have inside us this feeling of love. So do you think it's random, or we have a reason for after 4,000 millions of years of evolution, natural selection, to have this feeling inside? For me, it's because like natural selection or the universe, you can say, it's no, the universe doesn't speak English. No, the universe don't say go here, go there, but the universe has other method to speak with you, let's say. So it created the biological system, the hormone system. No, it created pain and pleasure. So for me, the experience of love is the way the universe is telling us how to have like a good life.
That makes sense actually. That's a good research and a good connection you made. And you did. That's nice.
Yeah, that's it.
That's good.
You wanna share something? You wanna speak something?
I think about an idea. This time, maybe the universe manages our life in this road. Maybe.
What? Can you repeat?
Universe manages our life.
Manage.
Yeah.
Like controls, or
Yeah,
what do you mean? In a way,
those connections are so similar with our brain.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this will be another
Topic.
another debate. Like if we are free or we just follow universal laws. No, the same way this atom is following gravity forces. No, maybe we are just following algorithm. No? We don't have any freedom. But this is another. This will be another.
Like astrology.
Another day. Okay, that's it. You wanna say something, or we finished here?
I think no question, but after that maybe we can. I have a topic in my mind, but it's not really connected with that. So
No problem. I said we can speak about anything.
about the intelligence, the last slide. I watched a documentary that a man. Before that, the imagination. Yeah.
The good one.
I saw a documentary about the guy who steals Einstein's brain and make a
Ah,
small
yeah.
research about it. I, if I don't remember false, Einstein's brain smaller than the normal
Yeah.
average, but the connections were more, really, much more than a normal human between neurons. And yeah, that's it. What's I'm gonna say? So the second one might be the reason he's more intelligent than the first one.
Could be.
Yeah. I mean that I was trying to connect that with Einstein's brain, but yeah, that's it actually.
Big brain is not a big
Yeah,
intelligence.
yeah, it
No,
can be.
because if not,
I
the
think
whale, no? The
it's-
whale would be the most intelligent animals, but they are not.
It's about connection. I think. I guess. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to read this study, I can send it to you. It
Oh,
was
okay. I would like to actually.
the most interesting thing I've ever read. It's like science fiction almost. I can't believe this study yet. They discovered this like I think 50 years ago, but they thought it was fake. They thought the machine didn't work or whatever.
Yes.
But now they are discovering by chance, because this guy never went to the hospital. This guy had a normal life, and by chance they discovered this.
When you opened this slide, I was shocked also. I mean, when you explain it, because it looks like empty brain. Like
It's empty, literally 10% only compared to this.
it's hard to believe he's healthy. Like
Totally healthy,
Yeah.
zero problems.
he's-
The explanation is because when he was a kid, he had like a small hydrocephalia. Hydrocephalia is you create more liquid than you can, let's say, no, this is only the liquid you should have. So you create liquid more than you should. So the thing is, when you are a kid, the brain is very plastic, it can, like plasticity, it can mold to anything. So the hypothesis is this man, I think it's a man, like his brain adapted to the hydrocephalia faster than the hydrocephalia grow. So he didn't lose any function because his brain was adapting faster than the hydrocephalia, because it was like slow growing hydrocephalia. So this is why this man never had any problem, because his brain adapted faster than the problem, let's say.
Yes. If there's a problem with a region of the brain, some regions neurons are helped and remove the problem.
Yeah, so more or less this is what happened with this man.
but it's really a rare situation, right?
It's
Rare, like.
It's rare, yeah.
Yeah.
No, most people don't, they have problems, but sometimes.
It's
Yeah.
not also genetic, right?
Genetic? What do you mean? He
Like-
was born like that? No.
No, right?
He had like this. He was
Brain
born like
shaped
this, but then the water started expanding,
Uh-huh.
but the brain adapted faster than the water expanded.
So can we make a like curriculum for children's or newborns so they can be more intelligent than us?
Can we make what?
Can we make like a system
Yeah.
so the newborns, the others, the
Yeah.
new generation will be more intelligent than us, like that?
No,
Can we
but
shape their brain? I mean,
the guy is not intelligent because of this. He just happened to be intelligent also. But
Oh,
yeah.
okay, I get it.
Yeah, he's not intelligent
Because
of
of that, okay.
this. He's intelligent by chance.
Oh,
Also.
okay.
Yeah, other people are normal.
Oh,
But
I
yeah,
see.
this guy in particular, he had like a higher IQ
Oh, I
than
see.
the rest. So it's even more interesting that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not that you are just normal. It's even you can be.
Oh, I told his intelligence because
No,
of
no.
the-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So that's it.
yeah.
Thank
Nice.
you for
No problem. It was my pleasure.